Huh. Well, this is awkward. How's it going, Ghosts and Ghoulies? It's been a month since my little mini update where I said I'd be putting out a bigger update explaining how things are gonna be going, and I'll be honest, I just didn't make it. This video is gonna be more than just a typical update video from me. Actually, it's gonna be an overhaul of the whole channel kind of update. And no, I'm not really just rebranding or anything, but uh, I am going to establish in this video what I'll be doing from now on and just where things are going. First of all, hi, I'm Tyler. For anybody that didn't know who I was already, for those that do and have been here before, hi, how are you? But yeah, just kind of establishing that first and foremost, a little more personal, like one-to-one. It's been quite a while since you guys have seen my face for those that do watch my videos on the regular. And uh, that's just for a number of reasons. Mainly just upload wise, these past few months have been a lot. Going through a hard breakup, going through job changes, schedule changes, and hell, as you can see, I have my own room now. I still live with my mother, but I have no problem with it. And yeah, just a lot of changes, and things finally seem to where I can actually do stuff recording wise, and I'm actually happy about that. To start off, I plan on putting all videos prior to this one, including any follow-up videos with, or basically any like series that I've been working on, like Hypnagogia 2, and put those all into an archive that's basically just past videos and basically label it something like the archive warning cringe or some shit like that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan to with past videos and videos moving forward. I really just want to put out a lot of varied content. I do plan on putting new stuff into their own designated, uh, I keep wanting to call them folders, playlists, but that's typically the usual thing anyway. Um, and like I said, going forward, I do plan on putting out a lot of varying content with stuff I like music, vlog style ramble videos, uh, live streams, which I will plan to do on here and on Twitch. Uh, then I also want to do more collaborations with friends. You've seen Caleb on the channel plenty of times, Lee and everything. And I also want to do some drawing videos, even though I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. And of course, as per usual with my channel, gaming, which obviously that's probably never going to stop. That's probably the one consistent thing with this channel. A major thing I want to include is two different kinds of games, like two completely different games. One being Pokemon and the other being Terraria. For those of you who know me already, you know that I'm a big fan of Pokemon. It is my absolute favorite fucking thing ever. And the reason I haven't put out any Pokemon content before now is because I genuinely don't want to end up becoming a Pokatuber. I don't want to be someone who just puts out Pokemon content. Like a lot of people that know me in real life personally, I feel like a lot of people just go, "Oh, that's the guy that talks about Pokemon and everything," or they usually heavily associate. I couldn't get that word out for some reason. heavily associate me with Pokemon, which I have no problem with in that aspect. I just don't want my YouTube channel to be just Pokemon. Probably a majority content being Pokemon, maybe, depending on how much content I put out. But the thing is, I love Pokemon so much, and I don't think I show that through my channel. And then the other game that I want to put content on the channel of is Terraria. Recently, as per this recording being yesterday, I don't know if Caleb has put the video up, but Caleb and I put up a video on his channel of us playing Smash and talking, and I bring up essentially what is going to be this video. And he mentions how he basically asked me, he's like, why don't you play Terraria on the channel? Where's the Terraria content? I expected there to be Terraria content. And uh, I'm like, it's partially just because I'm already so far into it and have a character built up so much, and then if I were to just start fresh with a new world and a new character, it would take a lot of it out, or it would take a lot of the experience out for me. Like, yeah, it would be fresh to just see me play from the start, and honestly, if you guys want that, I can do that. It's just do a complete fresh gameplay or fresh playthrough and attempt it, episodes and everything. But for the most part, I have a world that I'm currently like just playing through, that I have this equipment and I have this character and I'm like I'm genuinely enjoying it. And I plan on making videos on that character and world to show off to you guys, because he makes a good point of I don't have to start over. I don't have to just do whatever. I can just show off the world and do things and just play from where I'm at and explain, oh, this is where I am and all that. And same thing goes for Pokemon. Part of why I don't put out Pokemon content is because I would feel like, you know, for me, when a new game comes out, I want to play it with as little spoilers as possible. At most, I know the Pokedex, and that's it. And so I also don't have the patience to wait until I'm recording to play. I would rather just play through the game and enjoy it rather than have to be like, oh, I want to play really bad, but then I have to pull up the recording software and only mess with it then and there, and I don't want to do that. And so, essentially, I'm just going to be much like with these videos, I'm just going to do what I want with those. My content is going to be that way. But a big thing with the Pokemon stuff is I have a channel set up and on the side for Pokemon content because I didn't want to just make content for Pokemon and have it overrun my channel. That's probably just going to get deleted. Pokemon content will be on this channel and I will have it here. But as far as that, those were like the two big ones of like, oh, I want to play these two games specifically, and they'll probably be what I end up putting on the channel a lot. Terraria more than Pokemon at the start, just because I don't have the necessary equipment to record Pokemon, because I'm not going to necessarily emulate something that I already own on the Switch. I'm not going to get a Switch emulator, I'm not going to get ROMs and stuff like that, and I'm not going to just mess with any of that stuff. I also forgot that I have plans to do a vlog, or not a vlog, do a uh, podcast with Caleb. We're just kind of workshopping the name, trying to figure out what we want to call it. And it'll basically be, to give you guys an example, it'll be more or less, I mean, just take that video that he has up of us playing Smash and talking. That's basically more or less around the kind of same vein as to what it'll end up as, because we just both ramble and rant and go off on tangents. And so you genuinely just think it more or less like Distractable or Brain Leak, which are like the only two podcasts I listen to. But basically along those lines of like we're just gonna talk about whatever, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves, and it just gives us an excuse to just ramble and just go on and on about anything that we are wanting to talk about at the moment. And hey, Boo Bear. And I almost forgot he was here. I'm sorry, buddy. Uh, finally, I want to address the elephant in the room for me, and that's monetization. I have for the longest time, and even still now, do not care if I'm making any kind of money off of my YouTube channel. Like, whenever I first wanted to do a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, I could get famous. I can make money off of this. I don't have to have, like, an actual job. But, like, I've grown and I've understand that, for one, for those that actually put in all that effort and time and actually are big on YouTube, that is their job. That is their job. They put in so much time and effort and exhaust themselves even at times to make that work and to be where they are. But for me, I just don't care. Like, even if I were to get big enough to where I can sustain myself off of monetization, I'm not going to prioritize that. So I'm not going to just like filter out my swearing. I'm not going to care about any of that. For one, that'd be off brand. You guys know for a fact that I swear all the fucking time. I am basically the reason why Caleb's videos can't be monetized. Uh, but my goal with this channel has always been to basically have fun and to entertain you guys. Because at the end of the day, personally, I just like having fun and doing dumb shit. And it's even better the more people are involved, whether they're directly involved in the video or if it's in post when it's up on the channel and you guys are commenting and interacting there. It's like every time I get a comment or like a subscription notification or something like that, I'm like, oh, someone actually likes my stuff and everything. And it's like, that goes to show and tell me, I'm like, I must have made that person's day. I genuinely like affected them, and that's fucking phenomenal. Like you guys mean so fucking much to me. No matter like how big or small my audience gets, I'll love the fuck out of you all. And that's never going to change. I think that's going to wrap this up. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see what all we do going forward. So stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!